Hello, welcome back. We got some construction research done. So we're at 3 now, which gives us some items. Which is... I need to remember that, it's a bit confusing. So there's plenty of good stuff already at 3. Coral blades are always useful. Although I guess maybe they're less useful now, because so many items give you hit points. Tough to say. Certainly, I might start making alcohols, because we have like 100 air gems or something, so... It's probably worth the investment early on. But yeah, we'll just keep going anyway to 7 where the big items are. We had a battle in Illwinter. Pretty empty though. Our commander got in the Hall of Fame from it. Ended up with heroic quickness, so... Unfortunately this is just attack speed. Well, combat speed rather. It's not like cool blessed quickness or anything. You don't get 2 attacks or any stat boosts. Just combat speed, but, well, you know, it's cool to get a heroic ability anyway. Gualadon, we have Fertility Gold, and Cerna, we have Unrest and Lost Dominion. Godwoods, we have a Hurricane. Not great events. But that's it for messages. And yeah, we're sat in Sodden Muck again now. I think I should probably just walk into Katiz next turn, I don't know. I think, here's the plan for now, right? I'm going to walk onto Abbey here. I'm going to assume these are the only forts he has. Which means if I'm sitting on Abbey and I'm sitting on Katiz, he has no income. Which means all these units will start dying. Well, the lizards will anyway. Or deserting, rather, I should say. So I'll sit on this. I would like to wait just a turn. Like, we have like so many reinforcements coming. Another 30 archers and 8 giants. It would be nice to have them as well. For the time being, anyway, I'm just going to sit here. I'm doing some site searching. I'm building a temple and a lab, so I could just keep sitting here if I want to. But I think it's probably better overall if I move on to Katiz soon. I'm just not sure when exactly. I would like these reinforcements. I'm probably not going to get any more powerful though. And we probably already massively outclass him. Because I think he probably wants to sit in his fort, right? I was wondering if maybe there's a bunch of stuff patrolling with like 100 points of PD. Which might be scary, I don't know. Since he's a skeleton summoning nation, he probably wants to sit in the fort and clog up the gate, right? I don't know. I mean, last time we fought a 300 unit stack, we crushed it. And we're more powerful now. But he didn't have mages then, he didn't have his guard. I don't know, it's always tough to know what the right call will be. But for now I'm just sitting here, building buildings, site searching. We've got reinforcements on the way, and I'll just put this under siege for now. We'll just see how we feel next turn. I can see some Kalen units coming over. I'm not sure if they're going to interfere or not. Presumably if we bump into these guys, we might kill them? Depending. We're only 10 giants. There are some like ice clads and stuff here. We'll see though. Anyway, that's the main stuff down here. And up here, we're just going to take this back from the illusions. Got an N2 mage walking over to the steel ovens. And that's basically it. Since we're building a temple and a lab down there this turn, recruitment is very light. I'm basically recruiting nothing except for more sacreds this turn. Everything else is turned off for now. We'll also note we are pushing out a bit of dominion here. This is already a white candle, and this is as well. That's another thing I should pay attention to. This is what? It's 5 dark candles at the moment, and this is 5. Let's see how quickly we're flipping dominion, because we could also just kill him by wiping out his dominion as well. If that seems feasible, we could try it. Maybe I shouldn't be afraid of this though. I mean, maybe it's just trivial like all the other battles. Who knows? That's it for this turn though. Not much else to say, I don't think. We've got PD everywhere, yeah. Not quite in Illwinter, I need to remember that next turn. But okay, and yeah, 105 air gems. I really should just start turning those into alquils. Probably no reason not to. I'll check first if there's anything else we might want to forge out of air gems later on. And if we're lucky, maybe we'll find an air site this turn. We are site searching in Matronia. Fingers crossed. Yeah, but anyway, that is turn 31. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a minute. Hello, welcome back. We did a lot of site searching this turn, including 18 mages in the Sodden Merc, found nothing. We found one site total in that swamp, Sunridge. There's 2 more fire gems at least. Battle in Abbey then, so putting the fort under siege. Not a lot to see though. Business as usual. A little bit of PD. Yeah, the elite warriors are pretty good, but we're not really going to stand up to our giants unless there's an awful lot of them. So we do okay. Fort's now under siege. We are not really damaging the walls yet, but you know, it's to be expected. We also attack Scraw Point, where the illusions were. So here we go. Not much to say, really. That's a cool disintegration animation when they can no longer exist. But there we go, we got that back anyway. And events then. Frost of Gila, our priests have been able to sway the emerging cult into the fold of the pure faith. So, that story event has been eliminated. Oh, I forgot to move these guys. Yeah, they can go back to Brightwoods now. Took a while, but we got there in the end. Ulifa, we got 10 province income and 10 defense. So, also kind of nice. We just took this province. Godwoods, we got some sloth, but that's okay. And Gwelledon, 320 people left. Yeah, interesting things happening down here. And that's it for messages. So, lots of red arrows up here now, but this is basically just moving mages around still. I want to get every type of mage we have to the steel ovens so that we can always, you know, make what we need to make. Also going to start forging some alcohols from this turn onwards. So, we'll turn a few gems into alcohols every turn. Start boosting our research. So for instance, I need a water mage over there so that we have at least one water mage in the steel ovens. The N2 mage is almost there. Next N2 mage we get, we'll start site searching. And I'm going to turn these guys on auto site searching now for a bit. Let's see what it does. Let's see how it prioritizes things, should be interesting. Besides that, I just want to beef up these forts a bit, make them look a bit more impressive on the map, so I'm going to put units back into them. And the next units coming out of our cap are going to go down to this fort as well. So that's those movements. Down here, I'm slightly nervous about this. It seems to be a pretty big stack now, 110 units just building up next to us for no reason. I don't feel like moving, though. It would be odd if he decided to attack us while we're trying to kill Katiz, but Katiz could have been in contact with him. His god is here, menacing. What I've done is I'm just sitting here on the fort. Our dudes are all the way back down here in the corner on hold and attack closest. I bid on all of the mercenary companies I could. So, 2 things that'll do. One is it gives us a bit of extra oomph if we get attacked. Second thing it does is it just sieges the fort for us. So that we can actually get into it. Because we only have, what, 80 siege strength? It's not really a lot to get through 500 wall. So this is pretty expensive, but mercenaries cost more for us because we're Muspelheim. And even then I've tried to do bids over the number. Especially since Kael'thasa has basically all of the mercenaries at the moment. So I've got to try and take them off Kael'thasa. But yeah, I mean, hopefully we get them. That does mean this is another turn with no recruitment. Not even getting units this turn, unfortunately. But I don't know, I think it's worth just 1 turn of expense to try and do it. Otherwise, we're just going to sit here and research for a turn. I am throwing this 1 commander into Katiz, just so we can see if anything's patrolling or not. That's fine, the rest of the guys are just going to research and preach. So we got this from 6 dark candles to 2 dark candles already, which is pretty good. We might be able to dom kill Katiz, I don't know. Long-time viewers of the channel will know that this is my dream, to kill players just by dom killing them. We'll see. But I'm probably just going to attack Katiz next turn anyway. I just really wanted to wait for these new units to come. A bunch more archers and 8 more giants. And archers should be pretty useful against most of this stuff. It's also nice to get this Dominion down a little bit in his cap, because he has his god there. If you have your god, then obviously the hit point scales with how much Dominion there is, so if we flip this to our Dominion, his god's going to be really weak. And also, if you're fighting an enemy Dominion, then units don't get auto-blessed by your god either. So, on the other hand, it's currently heat 5 in his cap, so I don't know. There's an argument to be made either way. But I'm just going to do one more turn of preaching, and then, yeah, we'll attack Katiz next turn, I think. Otherwise, that is the turn. We'll see what Kalen does next turn. That'll be interesting. I wonder if his god can get all the way from there to there in one turn. That's also possible, I suppose. Well, anyway, it's turn 32. Am I the last person to take my turn? Oh, I am. Hold on then while I check the video. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in a minute. Hello, welcome back. We've got some construction research done. I'll get construction 5 because we need it. Well, we need it right now, basically. But then I'm going to get some enchantment as well, because we got attacked by Calum this turn. So we could do with, at enchantment 5, Thunderward. For a bit of shock resistance, since we are very, very vulnerable to shock damage, unfortunately. So yeah, 3 battles. We pinged Katiz's cap. Turns out he's not patrolling though, so just some PD and lots of mushrooms, unfortunately, but we don't mind those too much. So yeah, nothing patrolling. Probably could have just sat on this. Then we got attacked in 2 places, one in Godwood. So he threw 3 mages at us. You guys got any gems? No. 3 little mages. They do some skellies. And one of them immediately dies to arrow fire, which is always great. Are you in the sacred ones? Yeah. Not a priest, unfortunately. Can't banish. So that is here. So just south of this stuff. And then, yeah, Abbey, we got knocked off the fortress. I made a silly error last turn. Which is an error that I've made in the past as well in Dominions 5. It's one of those lessons that I forget and then relearn. Which is that Mercenaries takes place after battles, so you can't bid on Mercenaries and have them in a battle that turn. So there's no extra Mercenaries here. And we lose this battle, so the bid doesn't even go through because we don't have this province anymore. Another stupid thing is I put the units behind my dude because it's flying units, right? So I figure, okay, if our stuff is behind, then when the flying units come in, like that, my giants will be around my commander. Right? But it doesn't really work that way. My units are just out ahead of the commander, so the commander just gets flown onto. I should really have given him bodyguards. That would be, you know, wiser. As it is, though. A bit stupid. That probably would have went quite well if I had kept him alive, because none of those thunderstrikes hit me. We ended up killing 33 things just by running away, which, you know... So, you know, not a very good showing from me this turn, but hey, you know, it's been a while since I played Dominions properly. I've got to get back in the swing of things, you know? Anyway, events then, we got more Phantasmal stuff in Scroll Point, although we had our sight-searching mages there, so they just died, which is quite good. And Cerner is losing 315 gold and gaining Unrest, which is great. And Western Plain, we got a Berserker Pelt, so... And then, yeah, oh well, Pangaia's been permanently vanquished, okay. And we are starving badly, and yeah, that's kind of why we need Construction 5. This province has an enchanted field, so there's extra supply here. But I think if we move on to Katiz, we're going to be starving horribly. Because we're already starving here. So unfortunately, we need to make some supply items before we can start sieging Katiz, I think. Certainly before this stack continues moving around. We're fortunate that it's only slightly over the supply use at the moment. So there's only a small handful of things that are starving, but yeah, this problem is going to get worse if we move anywhere. So this province has, far fewer supplies than this one. This one has fewer supplies. And his cap almost certainly has fewer supplies when we're sieging it. So I need to make some supply items before we can do anything else with this stack, I think. I can't even really walk towards this, because I don't think it would be useful. And we would also still be starving. I need to sit here and take care of this first, I think. So for now, I'm just going to continue preaching and researching, that's fine. Giving out some of the alcohols, so boosting our research. We're still doing 461 per month, that's quite good. So these guys just stay put until we make some bags of wine, which we can do next month. Since next month we're going to have enough for construction 5. So everything here is just kind of stalled for now, which is fine. Not ideal, but we'll survive. Meanwhile, up here we need to retool to kind of defend against alien stuff. Because there's these guys here, but there's also his god here. So I assume this is going to beach somewhere around here next turn. We do still have units that have been around, so we can use these things to defend. But it might be a bit annoying. It also makes me a bit afraid to have these guys on auto-search, because I don't know where they're going to move until next turn when they move, but I guess for now it's fine, maybe. We'll see. These guys can move directly from here to here, it looks like, anyway, so... But we do have a border with Calum here too. I should think about moving into that. Again, I'm suffering from lack of scouts, aren't I? I really need to just recruit some scouts out of a fort again, I think, so that I can just walk up here and see what Calum looks like. Maybe I'll see if Veritas wants to show me his map or something. Anyway, yeah. So down here, not doing much. I'm going to move this commander over here to try and pick up these 4 giants that fled. See how that goes over. Up here, I'm going to defend these 2 provinces against this. I don't have a lot I can do over here, but Forest of Gila gets some giants and a Fire LE caster. Plus a little Water 1 N1 mage doing Gift of the Her. That's in addition to 20 PD. It's only, what, Diatribe though, so not very good. Gnenith Mercs gets similar. Just the Fire LE casters, no giants, unfortunately. But some Fire LE should be enough to clear up some Skelly spammers, I think. We'll see. We can defend both of those at least. This I can't really defend against yet, but we'll see what it does. We can at least follow it and take our provinces back. And yeah, we do have giants around here that are freed up. I'm going to move some to Kasavik this turn, so we'll have 12 giants. We killed this with giants last time, but it is an innate spellcaster, so if he's researched any spells since the beginning of the game, we might be getting hit by those every turn. I can't remember if this thing had air magic or not, but if it does, then yeah, it could be casting a lightning spell every round, like Shockwave or something, which would probably hurt us very badly. I need to be a bit careful. Besides that, because we bid on a bunch of mercenaries on this province that we then lost, we got all the money back, so we had a lot of gold this turn. So these are 2 fully upgraded forts. I can get mages out of them every turn, so why not? We'll start doing that. Speed up another N2 over here. And in our cap, decided to splash out. Get one of these Muspelheim out. We will have construction 5 next month after all. So we could put some gear on this guy and have him lead some things around. We could even potentially turn him into... Well, we could gear him in such a way he's designed to fight this thing. I'll see what we can forge next month, see if that's possible or not. But it would be cool to get a few of these guys out anyway. They're very expensive, so I'm probably not going to make many. Anyway, besides that, not much to say. You just have to kind of take a few turns now to adjust to changing circumstances. So we'll do that. But that is it for turn 33, so a bit short considering we're attacking 2 people now, but well, we'll see how it goes. Well, that was turn 33, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.